coming back. We are going to continue with this project. If you haven't seen the first part, make sure you click on the first part at the very end and see how we got to this point. She liked the original profile of her sign. So what I did is I traced it onto this sign and made it a little proud because we're going to use a flush trim bit to get the profile exactly the same. So what we're going to do is put some double stick tape onto our sign, and then we will put the old sign on top of there and run it through the router shaper table with the flush trim bit. Because our sign is smaller than her original sign, we will take it off and flip it over to make sure we get the same profile on the bottom. Make sure it's stuck down real good. Don't want it coming apart on the table. And let's take it over to the table. I'll show you the bit first. This is the flush trim bit. You can see how there is a ball bearing set at the top and then a 1.5 inch cutting carbide blade. It's got two blades. Basically that top bearing will follow the pattern or her old sign and cut our project exactly to the same size and profile. You can see how the bearing rides right along her top. I was getting a little bit of resistance. I had to lower the bit just a little bit to make sure the middle of the bearings was riding on her profile. We're going to do this to all four sides of both pieces. And now we're done with that, and we're going to come and hit the edges with the beading bit. We're going to do both sides. It'll give us a nice profile on the front and back, and then the side coming together. Cedar is very soft, so you do get a lot of chip out. You didn't see it, but when I was doing the flush trim bit, a big chunk had come off. I did glue that back together and clamped it, and then ran it through this table and everything was fine. I'll show you later on where that was. You can't even see it. So we've got one side done, and now we're going to do the back side, and you'll see what it looks like when it comes together. Looks pretty nice. You can see both sides and how it brings the side together. Side profile looks pretty nice. And now what we're going to do is I'm just going to take the foam sanding block and knock down some of the little parts where the router bit brought up the edge of the wood a little bit. You can see it right here a little bit. Just kind of hit that lightly with the sandpaper. We'll get that right off. Now we're going to wipe on a coat. Just seal it a little bit. And then I'm going to put the Hellsman on there and give it a really good outdoor coating to protect the wood. The cedar really comes to life when you put a finish on it. And here it is with the coat of the Hellsman's. And you can see how nice it looks. It's a little bit shiny right now because it is wet. But I really like the way it turned out. Those knots really add to it. And here is the finished product. I think they're really going to be pleased. Really turned out nice. So if you didn't get a chance to see the first video on how we got to this point, please make sure you hit that link. Also make sure you hit the subscribe button and the little bell icon so you'll know when I post next. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, or if you have any questions, feel free to leave me a message and I will get back to you quickly. Again, thanks for watching and spending your time with me. Have a great day.